Idea 1. Denzel Washington is worth $300 million, but what he spends his money on secretly is the most shocking part. Welcome to Top 10 Go Here. He's one of the highest paid actors in history, commanding millions per movie. And yes, he owns the luxury cars, the Beverly Hills mansions, and the high-end watches. But Denzel's true legacy isn't just about the $300 million. It's about his deep faith, his 40-plus-year marriage, and the private charity work he refuses to talk about. We found out where those millions really go. The man behind the name. How does a boy from Mount Vernon, New York, become one of the most respected and powerful actors on the entire planet? When you look at Denzel Washington's early life, it all starts to make sense. Denzel Hayes Washington Jr. was born on December 28, 1954, making him 70 years old in 2025. He was the middle of 3 children, and his parents' lives were, let's say, a study in contrasts. His father, Denzel Sr., was an ordained Pentecostal minister, while his mother, Lennis, owned her own beauty parlor. He grew up balancing responsibilities, helping out in his mother's shop, but things took a sharp turn when he was 14. His parents divorced, and he and his sister were sent to a boarding school. This was a tough, formative time. He's often credited the local Boys and Girls Club with giving him many of the life lessons that shaped him. What I find fascinating is that he didn't just wake up wanting to be an actor. Not at all. He went to Fordham University and tried pre-med and pre-law before finally graduating in 1977 with a degree in theater and journalism. The acting bug didn't bite him until he was in a summer camp production in Connecticut. That one experience led him to the prestigious American Conservatory Theater in California. This foundation in serious theater, not just blockbuster movies, is a clue to his entire career. But it was his personal foundation that truly anchored him, especially when the fame and the serious money started rolling in. His $300 million fortune. Okay, let's talk about the big number that everyone wants to know. $300 million. As of 2025, Denzel Washington's net worth is estimated to be right around $300 million. And let's be clear, this staggering wealth isn't just from his iconic acting roles. It stems from his highly successful career as an actor, a director, and a producer, not to mention his work as a philanthropist. This is a man who commands multi-million-dollar salaries for every single film project. His incredible run of box office hits has solidified his status as one of Hollywood's top and most reliable earners. $300 million is... it's a massive amount of money. It's easy to see a number like that and just think rich. But with Denzel, it just feels different, doesn't it? It feels earned. If you ask me, he's one of the few stars who is worth every single penny. When he takes a role, he doesn't just show up. He becomes that character. He doesn't just cash checks, he delivers masterpieces. This wealth is the result of decades of consistency and excellence. But here's the part they don't tell you. Having that much money doesn't mean what you think it means to him. His day-to-day life is built on something far more valuable than cash: faith, family, and humility. So, how does a man with $300 million and 2 Oscars actually live? This might surprise you. He maintains a lifestyle that is a careful balance between that professional excellence and deeply grounded family values. He is famously married to his wife, Pauletta Washington, and they've been together since 1983. Do the math. That's over 4 decades married in Hollywood. They have 4 children together. Honestly, that might be his single greatest achievement. Forget the Oscars. A 40-plus-year marriage in that industry is the real trophy. He's known to be a deeply religious man, which makes sense given his Pentecostal upbringing. His father was a minister after all. This faith isn't just for show. It informs both his public and private life. It's his anchor. Despite his superstar status, he constantly emphasizes humility and the importance of community engagement. He's legendary in the industry for mentoring younger generations of actors. He lives a life of intense discipline and values, which leads to some very specific personal pursuits that he keeps far away from the cameras. Beyond the big screen. When Denzel isn't filming a blockbuster or directing a new project, what does he actually do? You won't find him chasing headlines. He is rarely in the limelight outside of his career. His personal time is dedicated to pursuits like spiritual reflection and, as we'll see, extensive charitable endeavors. He values his privacy intensely. He's known for a calm, disciplined approach to his craft and his life. I really have to respect this. In an age where every celebrity shares every single meal and vacation on social media, Denzel keeps the most important things for himself and his family. But he's not a recluse. He deeply values education and is often seen speaking at universities, mentoring young actors. He hasn't forgotten his roots either. He's incredibly passionate about supporting causes linked to youth development and education, which all goes back to his own life-changing experiences at the Boys and Girls Club. And he hasn't abandoned his first love, the stage. He is still, at heart, a theater actor, directing and performing on Broadway, such as in the acclaimed revival of August Wilson's Fences, and in 2025, Othello. Now, just because he's humble doesn't mean he doesn't enjoy the fruits of his labor, and his taste in luxury is exactly what you'd expect: classic and powerful. Cars, mansions, and watches. You simply can't have a $300 million net worth without some incredible toys. Denzel Washington possesses a collection of luxury assets that are perfectly consistent with his wealth and status. He's known to own several high-end vehicles, including both luxury sedans and high-performance cars. And his real estate portfolio? Wow! It includes opulent residences in Beverly Hills and other prestigious private locations. When you look at his properties, the two words that come to mind are comfort and, above all, privacy. He's not flashy about it, which is the key. You won't see him flaunting his collection on social media. It's about building a comfortable, secure sanctuary for his family. While specific details about private jets or yachts are less publicized, it's pretty typical for a person of his net worth to have access to that kind of luxury transportation. But for me, his true taste shines in the details. He's known for his taste in watches, but again, you won't see him with the flashiest, most diamond-covered timepieces. He's often seen wearing refined, high-end watches that reflect his understated yet elegant sense of style. It's all about quiet class. This taste, this sense of classic over trends, is the secret to his entire public image. A brand of integrity. Think about this for a second. How has Denzel Washington remained a certified A-list icon for over 40 years without a single major scandal? It's almost unheard of. His image is built on 3 pillars: sophistication, professionalism, and classic Hollywood charm. When you see Denzel on a red carpet, what do you see? He's almost always in a perfectly tailored suit. He favors timeless fashion over fleeting transient trends. He projects a dignified and powerful presence that few can match. Over the decades, his personal brand has become synonymous with talent, integrity, and a deep, unwavering commitment to meaningful storytelling in both film and theater. He has built a brand that no amount of money can buy. It's a reputation for excellence and authority. When Denzel Washington speaks, people listen. But here's the crucial part. This integrity isn't just an image crafted by publicists. It's a practice. And the way he handles his charity work is perhaps the biggest and most authentic proof of his character. His quiet philanthropy. We've established he's worth $300 million, but the real question is, how much does he give away? Philanthropy is a significant aspect of Washington's life. He supports numerous charitable organizations, but he keeps his focus tight: education, youth mentoring, and the arts. And that commitment to the Boys and Girls Clubs of America? It's not just a talking point he uses in interviews. He has been deeply involved for decades, driven by his own positive, life-changing experiences there as a youth. He supports them so fiercely because he knows it works. It worked for him. Here's the part that really gets me. His private charitable contributions are described by those in the know as substantial and impactful. But the key word is private. He doesn't do it for the cameras. He doesn't issue a press release every time he writes a check. He does it because he believes in it, reflecting the faith-based and community values his father instilled in him from day one. When you add all of this up, the unparalleled career, the rock-solid family, the deep faith, and the quiet, impactful giving, you're left with one thing: his powerful, permanent legacy, his enduring legacy. So when it's all said and done, decades from now, what will Denzel Washington truly be remembered for? His legacy is, in a word, multifaceted. In the film industry, he is, without question, one of the most respected actors of his or any generation. But his impact is so much bigger than just being a great actor. He shattered barriers for African American actors in Hollywood. Think about his portrayals of historical giants: Malcolm X, Steve Biko, Frank Lucas. He brought these powerful, complex stories to a global audience with a dignity and authority that no one else could. But his legacy doesn't stop there. His work as a director and a producer adds incredible richness to his contribution to the arts. For me, though, his true legacy is that ongoing, quiet commitment to education and mentorship. He is actively building a lasting influence for future generations of artists and communities, ensuring that others have the same opportunities that he fought for. As of 2025, Denzel Washington's legacy is a rare, powerful combination of artistic excellence, personal humility, a quiet, philanthropic spirit, and some of the most strategic and intelligent career choices in Hollywood history. He's not just a movie star, he's a standard. So Denzel's life isn't just about wealth, it's about profound integrity. That's his true legacy. If you were inspired, hit that like button and subscribe to Top 10 Go Here. What other legend should we cover next? Remember, applying just one insight from today's video on the Denzel Washington Lifestyle 2025 could make a real difference. Let Top 10 Go Here know what you want to see.